You're doing e-commerce right now and you're not really making much money or you're not scaling, it's probably because the product that you're selling doesn't make that much money to begin with, right? Right. So let's just say you're doing 1,000 units at $20 a piece. That's 20 grand revenue, but how much of that is profit, right? 20 grand, oh my God, blah, 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 right? But like after all the expenses, let's say if we're doing Facebook ads too, the cost of the goods, overhead, if you have any type of overhead, internet cost, I don't know, whatever. After all that, maybe you're left with 2 to 3 grand. 2 to 3 thousand US dollars, honestly, is not bad in terms of the grand scheme of the world, right? Now in North America or the Anglosphere or whatever, the Western world, whatever you want to call it, 2 to 3 grand is like okay, but ultimately, let's say that 3 grand is your personal money because at that point you probably don't have a job. So you have your 3 grand after groceries and rent and utilities and whatever. It's probably back to zero again. So it's like you have no money, true money to scale. Because to have money to scale, you need to be able to burn that money and not get upset, right? That's how you scale a business. That's how you grow a business. You basically start reinvesting that money, and most reinvestments don't have an ROI. That's just normal. Now, the issue is you don't put all of your money into one investment, so you lose all your money. At the same time, you also do research and not just blindly go in. And then ultimately, you want to keep on generating revenue while you're throwing money away so that you don't get broke, okay? So when you're doing 3 grand a month, you have no money to risk. You're barely generating any cash. And therefore, you're kind of stuck in this cycle where you're like, well, I have this $20 product. I'm going to scale it to the moon. I'm going to scale it to 2 million units, 3 million units. If Nike did it, if Nike did it, bro, Nike's been out for like 100+ years. They were basically drop shipping before drop shipping was even a thing. They went to China manually to find the manufacturers, guys. You're not going to be able to do that. Some people like have this weird fantasy that are like, well, if Bill Gates was a 5-year-old dork and studied hard, I'm also going to become a billionaire. No, you're not. Billionaire dork, you're not going to be, okay? You're not going to be Bill Gates, bro. His family was well-connected and well-rich. You have no chance. Your dad and mom are like nobodies from Gujarat. Okay, like you think you have the same connections. I laugh because that was a thing growing up. Literally everyone thought if they studied, they would become a Bill Gates dork and make a Microsoft. Okay? No. Focus on the high ticket. Shift your brain on selling a more expensive item.